Hey guys, it's your boy Jackboy, and today we're going to be making a video talking about the new release Omega Strikers. I love this game. I played in beta, and I've basically been playing non-stop since it dropped again. So today I'm going to be making a guide on the character Luna in the goalie position. From my gameplay in the background, you can see I'm playing her throughout this whole video, and I have a tier list of what Awakenings you should pick, which ones you should not pick, and we're gonna go over a full guide. I am currently top 3,000 in the NA, so I am kinda good, but I'm not the best, right? So let's get into it. Okay, so for the very good Awakenings you want, I would recommend Missile Propulsion, which makes it so your nuke has more range and your right click or your missile has more range. So basically you can hit people cross map, you can hit the ball cross map, and you can nuke people cross map. So if a goalie is staying on the barrier, you can just drop the bomb on them and get them out of there. So it's a free barrier. And next I would go Specialized Training, which is buffs your special damage by 50%. So that would again help you get free kills and make it so your enemies have to dodge the nuke or instantly die. And then I would say Prime Time is really good. So Prime Time gives you an extra cast of your missile, and it gives you a 10% more damage boost on it. And so for Luna, you kind of want to be a defensive, long-range goalie that gets kills, and so your team can get free goals. And then lastly, I would go Extra Special. Extra Special gives you a free ult at the start of every round, which is a lot of value, and it decreases the cooldown by 35%. And so those are the main four that you really want each game. If you see any of those, just grab them. And let's go to the pretty good tier. Okay, and so for the pretty good tier, I would say Deadeye is really good. It if you can't get any of the top four, I'd recommend it because you get more damage on ranged attacks, and your whole kit is ranged, except for your movement ability, which is a rocket where you ride straight into the enemies. And next up, I would go Built Different, because it makes all your abilities, which are all impact abilities, do a little bit more damage and just makes you a little bit more tanky overall. And then I would go Twin Drive. So Twin Drive gives you a secondary additional charge. So if you miss your first rocket, if you miss your first rocket ride, you can just shoot it again and try again. Or if you hit the first one, you can do it again to get a free kill, or a free kill or free goal. Next, I would say Rapid Fire. It's pretty good. Just reduces your primary's cooldown. Then it would be Quick Strike, which is good for any goalie, because then you can win the ping pong duels where the ball bounces back and forth. And then Heavy Impact, again, it helps most of your moves because they're all impact abilities, so it just makes them do more damage. So for the OK tier, you have kind of two sections. You have Aerials, Big Fish, Adrenaline Rush, and Perfect Form, which are like kind of like movement speed, a little bit more HP, projectile range, kind of stuff like that. And then you have Prize Fighter, Glass Cannon, and which are more, oh, I'm missing speed, let's go stacks on stacks. Oh, I need more damage, go prize fighter, glass cannon. They're all kind of solid, but situational. It all depends on what type of Luna you want to play. And then there's the not optimal picks. I would not go these if you have an option for any of the ones above. So Stinger is okay, but mostly you want to one-shot people. So the extra damage doesn't really help you that much, but 1-2 punch could be okay if you have a rocket and do a nuke, or you crash into someone and then rocket them. It could be usable, but not the best. Hot shot is okay. You just hit the core a little bit harder, but you already hit it really hard with all the damage you do. So, and then stagger swagger. If you're getting bullied by a brawler on the enemy team, I would recommend it because it gives you more speed the more damage you take. But other than that, I would just play with the Awakenings above, not optimal. And then for the bad ones, you don't really want these at all because they're trash for Luna. So Super Surge literally only affects her rocket ability by giving it more speed and like a tiny bit more damage. And it's already really fast and you don't really need the damage because you have better damage moves. Bulk up, it's debatable, but it's really bad because you need to go HP build to get the value from picking it. And you're mostly just going special damage and primary damage on Luna. Next would be peak performance. I've seen some people go peak performers depending on what they're going, but I don't think it's that good because it just increases your speed based on the HP you have. I mean, if you take bulk up, go peak performance, but other than that, I would avoid it. And then unstoppable, it's kind of just a bad stagger swagger because it only decreases your damage by 10% and then knockback by 90%. So it won't help you as much as the speed boost, in my opinion. And then there's tempo swing. It's just bad. All it does is heal you and make you do a tiny bit of damage. And you don't need healing because there's a goalie heal or right beside you the whole game. So yeah. And now for the useless tier. These just straight up don't work on Luna. They don't give her any boosts at all. So just don't pick them, ever. And then for the sparks, the sparks are interesting because how they work is they give you an initial boost. Like Spark of Focus gives you cooldown rate. Spark of Strength gives you power, which is like your damage inflicted. Your Spark of Resilience gives you HP. And Spark of Agility gives you speed. And so how the sparks work is for each spark you have, it buffs all the other sparks. So in the gameplay I'm showing right now, I have Spark of Resilience, Missile Propulsion, Spark of Strength, and Spark of Agility. Yes. So here, Sparks is pretty strong because I have 3. But if you're just gonna pick one random spark, it's not really worth. I would just go specials. But if you have an opportunity, it's a great build. And for your goalie gear, I would recommend eject button, 100%. So what eject button does is you fly across the map with your movement ability. And if you recast the button, click the button again, you would go back to where you started it. So you can go for those hyper-aggressive plays while also being a good goalie. You could also go strike shot, which gives you a ranged strike attack every like 10 seconds. But I would not recommend it. I would go eject button, especially if you're just learning. So yeah, I might be doing more Omega Strikers content because I love the game. But this is my Luna Goalie guide, and I hope you liked it. Feel free to comment if you have any changes that you would make, or if you want, you could subscribe. Okay, well, this is Jack Boy signing off. Peace.